Are you able to see my screen?
Oh, nice. Okay, I see you sharing.
You guys are able to see it. So this was what I was trying to do. I was trying to learn more about the collapse button.
Yeah,
In
what
this,
does it do? What it's supposed to do?
I'm not really sure because when you go to the advanced settings, it is a plugin when you add it in, but I'm not really sure. I was trying to look up at the siblings, the tag type. Then it also has the attributes that you can add in,
Uh-huh.
but just that there is little information about it when I tried to Google it. So I tried doing it,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm not really sure. Like the tag type has sections, there are options you can choose from.
Yeah.
There's a div, a section, article, header, footer, aside. So like I tried putting something like a header, and then the attributes I wasn't really sure because it was telling me to select the HTML tag to be used, and the attributes, the HTML attributes,
Mm-hmm.
we have some of the paragraph, the IMG. So like I tried doing, but then it was telling me errors.
Uh-huh. Do just cancel. Let's see. Do cancel. Don't worry about it. This is a process, you know. Eh, then under the collapse, you have a row.
Yeah,
Add
there is also
to the
a row that
row.
add.
A row is a different component. Let's throw it away. Let's remove the row. Delete the row.
Okay.
Cancel. No, no, cancel. No, cancel. Okay. Now on the right side, no, no, on the three lines, on the top, yeah. No, no, one below. No, below. One
This
more.
one.
Yes. Click and delete. That's the way you delete a segment. Okay, very good. Now, on the collapse, click on the plus. There's a plus in the collapse. Yeah, click on it. Let's see what does it give you. What about collapse container? What does that mean? Collapse trigger. Looks like a little more sophisticated.
Yeah,
I
it
really
has.
don't know how work. I never used it, but I have a feeling. Let's see. Just write. You know what? Write Brenda. And save it. That's it what happened. Add another one. Now next to it, plus the plus, no, not the plus. No, no, on top, yes. And again, collapse container. Let's see what it is one. And here, write ASIO. Excellent. And save it. Let's see what can happen. I really don't know this component at all, by the way. Nothing seems to appear. So
Not.
click a plus next to the first collapse container, the plus next to it. Yeah. Let's see if it has any choices. It has collapse,
There's a row there.
has card. I choose that one. What can happen? Just do save
It brings another one.
and
Another.
click a plus. Click the plus on that one. No, no, the plus. Yeah. Let's see what does it have. For text. Let's put a text. Does it have a text? What does it have?
Let me
Spaces.
try
No, it
this.
doesn't have a text. Link. Let's put a link or a button. Yeah. Link. No, it doesn't like us. Right there, I don't know, something else. Right there, Daniel. Yeah, save it. He asking for external link. Just write there something. Google HTTP. No, say colon. You need a colon first. Very good. Save it. I don't see anything's happening.
Yeah, that was what I was also saying. Nothing was happening.
Here we go. We do. There is. Publish page. Yeah, click on it. Nothing happened. Supposed to happen something. Yeah, it goes to Google. Yeah, but that's not what we want. Go and close it. Now you want to go back. Now you close the Academy City altogether. I won't help you here. You close the whole.
Hey,
Yeah, you can just take this one 120. Yeah, just go back to it. And okay, let's read about it. So hi Django, CMS, labs. Did I spell it right?
no.
Yeah, here we go. Collapse. That's what it does. Maybe this one has some. Oh, this one is just read if you want to install it. What does it do? No? This one's not going to help us. Let's go into collapse. Nothing here. I think this is probably has to do with, let's go W3 school. Let's first of all see what it is. Here you have a button, you have a data target demo, and it links to these div. See that?
Yes.
Data target is collapse, class is collapse. So this is probably showing you or hide it. Most likely, that's what it does. Okay, you see here? See, it shows it to you or collapse it. See that, what it does?
Yes.
That's the idea. Now you probably can put few buttons at the same time. We know how to do those kind of things in more sophisticated way. Let's see if they have a more sophisticated example. Here we go, collapsible panel. So here you have two. You have panel, div, collapsible. You have collapsible one. You see the reference goes to here. So it will show both of them. Let's look at this one for a second. Okay, in fact, all what it does is really the same idea. You just have two pieces inside. No difference, same things. Nothing amazing. We have done more sophisticated than that with the tab, if you remember. Let's see if it has a better examples. And why do you want to use it? There we go. This looks a little more interesting example. Yeah, this is more interesting. You see that?
Yes.
You click here, it will open it up. You click here. You should close the other one and open this one. This is really interesting, more interesting. See that?
Yes, I can see.
But how does it really work? You see, you can look here, you have the code. You have some JavaScript stuff. You have some JavaScript stuff for Ajax. This is the standard stuff. Okay. Then you have example. You have the title for the example. Strong, node, blah, blah, blah. We don't really care. This is where it starts. You have a class for the panels. You see where it's starting?
Yes, I can see.
See? You have class, panels.
The
You
ID.
have this one, panel default. That's probably the first one is opening up. Then you have some div. Title, let's see. Yeah, here we go, collapsible group one. Basically, it's very simple. It's data tag, and then data parents, a code, a coedition. Now this is probably has to have here something called a coeditions. Here we go. Parents, data parent, collapse 3. Okay, let's see how many collapse he has. So this is a segment.
Yeah.
This is probably the header, and this is the content. That's the way it goes. Let's look at the second part. See the same things. You have another segment. See the second segment?
Yes, I
Very
can.
similar. Collapsible, a reference to collapsibles 2. No surprise, this is called collapsible 2. This is activating this one. Okay? Panel collapse, the reason you need this one, it will use JavaScript behind the screen to make sure the other one is closed up before this one is opened. Very, very simple. See that? So if you really want to make another one, there you can go here. The whole thing's here. Right?
That's right.
I think it's, I'm trying to see if, I think it's up to here, isn't it? This is one,
Yeah.
this is two, and this is it. That's okay. Control copy, Control V, and make another one. Data, let's just call this one 4, okay? And this
Okay.
one, when you, let's just call it group 4. See how you can modify it and then you understand how it works. This one, it has to be 4, because this is calling it, the hash goes by the ID. And this is it, you're done. I just here for the fun of it, write the number 4 many times so you can see it. Now, if you run it, you'll have 4 segments. You should have 4 segments. 1, so the default,
That's
and
the
here's
whole.
4. See that?
Yes.
It works. So this is the idea. Now, how do you build it in Django CMS? I leave it to you. What do you think? How about we go here? Let's try.
Okay.
Let's try go here again. You know, one way you can try to do is to right click and view page source. Maybe you'll be lucky. Then I will do Control F. How do you spell Daniel? D-A-L,
Daniel.
D-A-N.
IEL.
Here is Daniel. He's using template, you see. He has a template. No, this one is not going to help you. No, he has his own special things to do it. The only way is to try to find through the internet, but I couldn't really find. Let's say YouTube. Maybe we'll be lucky. Right? That's the way life goes, by the way. Go to YouTube, and here you go. You go to Cal- Calab. Did I spell it right?
APFE.
Okay.
The collapse plugin.
Yeah. That's Word, but we want Django.
CMS.
That's if we be lucky. I'm not sure you'll find Bootstrap, Collapse, Collapse, Expand WordPress. Here we go. There's something here.
There is
Where
the
it talks
second one.
about,
There is the second video.
template, plugin, create page, subpage, code editor. No, that's different topics.
How about the second video from up?
Which one?
The
This one?
plugin collapsing expand one.
This is a WordPress. That's not Django. This is good material, by the way, for you. This is new.
Yeah.
Customizable plugin, but not there. You're not there yet. This is an old one. It's a very good one, by the way, but it don't really have a good. They don't really have very good. eh, that's why we need to add some material as we go along.
There's
I never
actually a
really played with this part. See if you can handle. This one is not really a Django CMS, by the way. This is a fake. Don't waste your
yeah,
time. This one,
in
this is
which
fake.
they all go to, they take us to
This one looks a
Django.
little better, but this is more advanced when you already know. It's not how to use that component. How to, how about how to set up. Now then you will think, I want to set up how to configure, how to conf- configure maybe. No. Okay, just keep your eyes open. You might be lucky and find it. What do you say? Honestly, I don't really know.
I also tried to look for some videos, but then I couldn't find
You
the
know?
specific one, the exact one that would bring the collapse plugin.
Uh-huh. It's a, it really is a shame because it doesn't really have a good uh, documentation. It's very hard to know how you use it.
There's like about Django CMS on the internet.
Yeah, but but it doesn't really give you like how do like here, how do you set it up?
Yeah.
You have the collapse, you have siblings. No idea that you save, but then you would like, you have to have sibling. Why did you decide to write card?
No, it was there when I
Mm.
tried.
I was there,
Yeah.
but then when you click here, it gives you those
That's
options.
the container,
Now
then
you have
the row which
card, you
gives
have
the
collapse
columns.
container, collapse trigger, spacing.
Then it has the row also.
Yeah. What is collapse trigger?
Tells you to add a unique identifier.
Yes, I think it's. Now you need it's. It doesn't. It really required more. Okay, I will leave you with this one. What do you think, Brenda? You tried it?
Yes, I'll try. I'll keep on trying.
Yeah, it really does take. Many times I spend time until I figure it out, but eventually it's nice when you know. Okay, how about Daniel? Is Daniel there? Can you
Yes,
leave the show, Brenda?
let me stop share.
Yeah, let's have Daniel show us what he did.
You're controlling the screen.
What else do we have? Where's
We have
Michael?
Daniel,
Michael has
we have
also.
Michael. Yes, Michael is with us.
Yeah, Michael, what do you say? Do you have something? Mildred? I think every one of you I gave something.
Yeah, you gave us.
I
Daniel.
never had the need, Brenda, for the collapse because I know how to do it myself. If you saw in the courses, when you click on one of the topics, it will collapse the other ones. So I did
Yeah.
it by myself. I wrote the code by myself. But it's nice to know for people that don't really want to get into programming, it's supposed to work nicely. But Where's all the rest? Where's everybody?
Mildred is Daniel.
Mildred, you with us? Are you guys with us? Yeah, Daniel. Mildred, how about you guys turn on the video so we can see you guys? Where's Mildred?
Oh, Jimmy.
Yeah, here she is. And Michael? Is Jimmy still with us?
Yes, Jimmy is with us.
I don't see Michael. Yeah, Daniel, show us what you did. I lost Michael. Yeah, that's using a text. Mike, Daniel?
So you're given a text.
So I tried using the alert button and I made
I
some.
can't hear you, Daniel. Very soft.
Let me mute.
Yeah, see, you can double click. You know, you can click on the pencil to edit. Yeah. So you put a picture in. But that's too big. Can you make it smaller?
I can make it smaller.
Not only once. You don't have to do it many times. Yeah. Mildred, are you with us? Yeah, here we go. Okay, how do you make it smaller? Now that's if you want to make a new one. How do you change this one? No, don't close, don't close. Just double click on it, play with it. I don't see you guys playing enough. You know, and here you can go and start changing the properties of it. You know? Just play with it so you get expert on it. You have to, otherwise, what's the point? Yeah, here we go. You put a height. You know, you can put only one of them. The other one would be automatic. So you can put this one, let's say, to be 300. And when you save it, I make a smaller picture. Okay? But usually you want to change only one so it will keep the proportion automatically. Otherwise, see, this is not really square. It's a rectangle. It's not really a square. So you want to change only one of them so you keep the proportion. But do really play with it. You know, you also want to learn, if I click on it, You can make this image, when you click on it, it will take you some other place. You can make it as a link. So learn all of that for next Wednesday, okay? It's very important. Play with it. Play also on other things you can put in the text. It's very important knowledge, okay? Mildred, let's move to your computer. Show me how you handle it. What did you do? Is anyone else there? I feel like I'm by myself. I apologize. I know Brenda is with us. Hi, Brenda. Who is with us? Why don't we turn the camera? I feel like I'm by myself. Okay, I see Brenda and Jimmy, Daniel, Mildred. Where is Michael? Hey, Michael. Okay, now I see you guys. Good. I feel a little better now. Okay, let's see who has done some components. This is very important of self-study. Honestly, I gave you also stuff that I don't know how to do it by myself. But the key point is to turn you to be active, not just passive learner. Mildred, which part did you do? Okay, let's see.
I see.
This is mine.
Who's showing now?
It's Michael who's screen sharing.
Uh,
So I actually did tabs.
no problem.
So when you're dealing with tabs, the final product
I barely can hear you, Michael.
You share your screen.
That's what I was asking. Whether you were seeing, were you seeing it?
We saw the browser.
Hello?
Yeah, I hear you.
So I was saying the idea I was dealing with was about tabs.
Good.
So tabs gives us elements like this, home and contacts.
Nice.
Because if
How
I
did
go
you do
here,
that? How did you do that?
if I go under edit and then
Yes.
open this particular style,
Beautiful.
or the
Beautiful.
lower one, we have tabs. So
Oh,
inside
nice.
tabs, there are tab elements. So you can
Beautiful.
put any item, home, contacts.
Beautiful.
Yes, and I can even add another one. If I click on add, it says add a tab item. I select
Okay.
on that, and I can type in anything. I'll just say save. No, I
Put
need to put.
another one, Michael. Call it Michael.
So I type in the name, and I say save.
Beautiful.
So it appears, and if I come here, we can see that Michael is also here. So
Excellent.
that was it about tabs.
And now what happened if you click on Michael?
Nothing happened so far.
How do you make it so when you click home or each one of them?
I feel like under,
Click a plus. Click the plus on each one of them. No, leave that one. Cancel. Yeah, close it. Click the plus next to one of them. The first one, yeah, click the plus. Let's see what happens. Tips, go down,
okay,
down. Let's see.
I could try putting in
Put Put a text. Let's see what happens if you put a text. Is there a text? Yeah. Let's see what happens. Slide something. Yeah. Let's see what happens.
Save it.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Put
it
another
just
text.
appears.
Yeah. Put another text to the second one. You know, the second tab. Plus, no, do a plus. Yeah, nice. Yeah, just put something so we can, yeah, save, publish,
Yes.
good. Publish the page on the top, yeah. Now let's see if you click on those buttons, let's see what happens.
They're instead appearing here. So if I click on home,
Yeah,
nothing
no,
happens.
okay. Click on the contact. No, click publish page content. Yeah, change. I think you're getting an error for some reason on your computer. No, it's go to the home. Yeah, it doesn't.
I click on edit, that's when it appears.
Yeah, go to, give me a control on the page.
Okay.
Yeah, let me see if I can. See what you have. No, you didn't give me a control, did you? Like, yeah. Yeah, okay, now I do. Or if you go here, you should have pages. Let's see if it would like us. Last time it didn't like us. We have this one and publish. Let's see if it will. It gives you an error. You see that? On your
Yeah.
I noticed that last time as well. Let's close this one. Let's go to the home. And in the home, I think from here it might work. Publish. Now this one is published. Okay. So let's see the next one. Michael. Yeah, nice. A page. Publish. Publish page. I think from here, for some reason, it does work.
Yeah.
Seems like it's okay for now. It's very slow, but I think it has to do with memory. But at least you can handle it from here. Yeah, let's see. Next, let's go to Mildred. And here we go to page and publish page, same things. Okay, so now let's see, which page was it under the home, the tabs? Yeah,
Yeah. Under home.
now let's see, here's a Django CMS. You see, they're like standing out.
Yes, they are not even next
Not
to the,
linked.
nothing comes out.
Yeah, no, it shows both of them, but they are not linked. So
That's
that's
true.
what I thought the whole point was. Tab. See, I do it with Django automatically. I don't really need, you have seen how I did it.
Yeah.
In I did much more sophisticated than that in the Uganda towns. This is supposed to be, and the way we did it's even better but this is really disappointing in that respect. That's why I think knowing HTML, JavaScript, knowing Python, knowing all of that, you can make your own much better than relying on other people. Certain things, it's a waste of time to. It would be nice to. By the way, how did you make this picture?
That picture I used, how is it called? I used a PictoCut, something like that.
The writing is on the picture itself.
Yes, it's on the picture.
Yeah. I was wondering if there is a way to do it like, like you edit on top of it.
Maybe the other writings of last time.
Yeah, nav tabs. That's very interesting. Hold a second. It must be, there must be something. This is
I
says
think
nav
there's something that goes hand in hand with tab.
Exactly. And I think this is, I'll be honest with you, the reason I don't waste time on that, because in real life, when you want to do a dynamic web page, you don't want to do it this way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You want to have it in a database. Let's say I have a new tab. I would like to put it in the database, and the database will build up automatically the tab for me. So if you look at the tabs here, nav tabs. So if we go and make another, let's call it nav tabs. Hold a second. Nav tabs. There we go. Bootstrap. Navs. So I can go here. And that's the way it's supposed to go. You got it?
Yeah.
I don't see the nav tabs here. Nav item. Each one of them have nav item.
Then followed by nav link.
Yes, yes. But where is the place it's opening up? Peers, okay. Yeah, this is nothing special. Nothing that it's, but the tabs, here we go, nav tabs. It does have this one here. Then it has items. Okay, those are all the links, but they're supposed to open here. You see that? Tab content. So this is supposed to mimic this one. You got it?
Yeah.
And so let's see if we can see how does it try to do it here. This is says, this is the, no, this is the style. Let's look at this one. You put tabs, fed, index. I think this is the, no, this one doesn't give us anything, but it's.
How about up? Under type, tabs type.
Maybe under what? Under type?
Yes, yeah. I see
Yeah,
pills
there's peers.
and we just saw pills
That's the way
somewhere.
it looks like, I think. In the peers, it
And
looks
we
like,
just saw it under bootstrap right now.
look like a nice button, probably. Yeah. But see, this one is the content. This is the first one.
Then if you try to add,
Yeah. There we go. It's tab
if
title.
one tries to click on the plus,
Yes.
there is an option of bootstrap and
Which
under
here?
the no up, that one, the plus sign. Like if
The
we
plus
click
sign.
add,
Okay, sorry. Here?
yes, there. So there is Bootstrap 4.
But wasn't that the one that we added?
I think it's the one.
Yeah.
Though I thought maybe there was a way of putting some sort of link or something like that.
Because I thought it will coordinate him, you know what I mean?
Sure.
So those one will be hidden unless you click on them. Let's see, just 1 second. Let's see this one. Advanced. No. I thought they would coordinate them. That's what I thought. If you put here, let's say, a text file or whatever it is, see, I will just put them here. You see that? I
Yeah.
expect them to be hidden, and then maybe by clicking on those, you know what I mean?
Yes,
Yeah,
that's right.
yeah. It doesn't let, yeah, I expected it to hide all of them. Like this one's supposed to be the manager, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe if we take it out of the style. No, I put it in another style. It has to be, yeah, let's see. Yeah, here we go. Let's see now. No. He doesn't like me. Anyway, I'll be honest with you. It's good to know. You know what's better to know, frankly? It's when you're going to hear and learn how that looks like. To be able, I tell you the way I work. Let's say I needed to do something like that. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, I can really take this one and write it inside the HTML, but I will do it dynamic. You know what I mean, dynamic?
Not really.
Let's take this one as an example. This is a beautiful example, okay? This is a good exercise. Honestly, this is why I don't kill myself on trying to see what they do. This is, by the way, you have the JavaScript. You see that?
Yeah.
They have the JavaScript component on that, and that goes with it. In a minute, I will show you. It's like a whole example here. It has, hold a second. Let's go down, 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 down. This is a good exercise. Okay. So this one has a JavaScript common. So let's do it. Let's do it. Open your, this is a very good one. Let's do it.
It's using
Open
jQuery.
your PyCharm. In fact, you will see how I do things, okay? And let's go into, it's going to, it's, yeah. I'll make your life easy in the beginning and then we'll make it more interesting. Okay, let's do, we have a core, we have a finance.
Jimmy, you also did your exercise.
If you click on finance, by the way, I made one. תביא לי שקוש מאוד קולה. תביא לי ממי קולה. Okay, if you see in finance, okay, if you put finance, let's go back to the, how do I go back to the,
Let me do it.
go to the to the browser. Go to the browser. No, this is good. Go to the browser. Yes. You know, if we go here, this is a very good one. This is a, okay. If you put here, by the way, that goes to tab 27. I can figure it out, but I don't even bother myself. I put finance. He doesn't like me, or it's just too slow. Why it's so slow? Yeah, here we
There
go.
it is.
You see, I'm getting a page. Now, in fact, the truth of the matter, this is like a regular Django. I kind of circumvented a Django CMS. Django CMS I never use in the way I demonstrate to you. I use it more sophisticated. There is what it called application way. But let's say I want to deal with this component. I'm going to put it in this page. So I'm going to
Copy.
copy this part, okay?
Okay. The copy is on the right hand side at the
Copy.
corner.
Very good. Yes, yes, yes. This is good. I copy. Let's go back to the pie chart. Why can I see your pie chart?
It's because you're using Ubuntu.
Go ahead, go to the pie chart.
There it
And now
is.
we want to go to that, because this is really where it goes when you go to finance. This is really the link. And then it goes to the index under finance. So if we go under finance, we go to here. This is it.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
So let's go here. And instead of this part, we just let's take the whole things out. Yeah, we'll take even the class out. Take the whole things out. And you know, I have the block content because I'm inheriting from the base. And I'm going to put the stuff that I just copied from the internet. Is that right?
Yeah.
Now, if you have a good eye, what do you really see? Now, you know, this is really like div, 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 div. Each one of them has an ID. Is that right? Correct?
Yeah.
And now you go up and you will see that there is those stuff supposed to be linked to ID. You have toggle tab, you have a tab, role is a tab. I don't even want to understand too much. This is the I selected, it's true. And this one is not going to work because I didn't really, there's two things I need to do. Go back to the home,
To the browser.
to the browser here. Okay. It says you need a JavaScript for it to work. If I
Yes,
refresh, by the way, if I refresh, yeah. So let's scroll down a little bit. Yeah, refresh that one.
Wow. Okay.
You see a little lines and you see those ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
But see, the
Yeah.
truth of the matter, we'll put something here. It's already working. Okay. They put, let's go back to the bootstrap. Here we go. Let's go here. Okay. Let's go down and up. What happened? Yeah, here we go. That's it, the JavaScript. We need the JavaScript. Let's copy it. Don't worry, we'll make it much better. Copy. And let's go back to the home, to the
Pie
pie
chart.
chart. Yeah. I have to, but pay attention, you have to put it in the block, otherwise it will not work. And later on, I will show you another block I made specifically for that. But if you go into here and you write script, and you put this one here. Now, he already, what this one does, if you notice, this is really like a JavaScript jQuery, which is similar to JavaScript, is adding
The library.
exactly is going to a my tab. You see, it's a hash my tab. So let's see which one has a my tab.
Getting element by tab.
Exactly. If you go on tab,
It's
my tab, or is that
under the unknown
my
that
tab?
list.
You see that? It's
Yeah.
really linked to the parents. This is the parents of all the clicks. You got it?
Yeah.
So since it's to the parents, when you click on one of them, it will be activated. So what it does, it goes to the parent, which is my tab, and it goes to his children that has a tag A. To all those, he's adding a function click, on click. So this function is really, it really is kind of attached to every A. That's what it means. Okay?
Yeah.
It's really, this is what's important to really learn how to understand. This is very powerful. By the way, I never write my code this way. I think it's like 2 or 3 stages above, but I will show it to you in certificate 3. For now, it's good because when I click on each one of those, let's say on the home, it will activate it, okay? So now what it does, it's really the object I clicked on. If it was the home, it would give the E is referring to the home, okay? Moreover, inside the function, I never like to write it this way, but this is fine. These refer to E, really. E and this is almost the same. And then it goes to tab, and it says show, meaning is really kind of activating another function inside, but this is really the way Bootstrap does his work. I don't really care. I know it works. Okay, in a second you will see. Let's now, if you see it's, let's go and refresh the page.
Okay.
Okay, it will be really hard to see because it should remove. Why the other one don't like us? I use that component, by the way. Settings, see, he's doing okay. He's putting the message, you see that?
Yeah.
Let me do the following a second. Go back to the pie chart. So the click is really actually does work, okay? So let's just, in order for us, hold a second, let's go up here. Yeah, here, oh no, down. Here we go. Let's just put something here so we know. This one is the home. This one is a profile, so we can distinguish between them. This is message, and this one is a setting. Okay? Okay, so now I have 4 tabs, and I want that this one will activate. So let's, first of all, I want to see if the function really working. Is that right? Is that the function is really being called. The easy way to do it is just to go here and do alert and put in here, and let's put E dot target dot outer HTML. Let's see if it will, what happened? Okay, let's see if that will show me the HTML of the object I clicked on. So let's go back and refresh the page. First of all, you can see they are not hidden. So there is something missing. You got it?
Yeah.
But let's see what happened when we click on the profile. Nothing happened. It's not calling the function. I click here, it's not calling the function. I click here. You see, it does change. You see that?
Yes. Yes.
It does change this one, but it's not changing the. Okay, let's go back to the bootstrap. Okay, it says enable tabs view. Each tab needs to be activated individually. Okay, but it's not being called. So we do have a problem in
Or
activate.
doesn't it need the jQuery library to be downloaded?
Say again? Yeah,
Do,
there
do we need
is some libraries that are missing. Exactly. That's what the second part. There is the JavaScript library and the Bootstrap, and it should give it to us on the very top probably. Hold a second. But I thought that I have it in the base. In a second, we'll see. Yeah, here, no, it doesn't get. I don't see him putting the libraries. Hold a second. Here we go, required.
or the general jQuery library should be downloaded and put under static? I don't know that works.
Yeah, in a second, it should be there. I have it myself. I use it all the time. So in a second, I will edit. Don't worry, it will be just fine. I expected him to put it here. He doesn't. Okay, hold a second. Maybe in the get started. We'll get back to him. It should really tell you which libraries you should add there. Here we go. This one. I think this one you will need.
CSS.
Now this is the CSS.
Or we need to copy all of them.
Yes, then you need this one. Hold a second, but I think I already have. Go back to the PyCharm. And let's go to, see the index is come from, let me see what I
Okay.
put there. It comes from the base. So let's go and look at the base. Where's the base? Here we go. And here is the base. Okay, now let's see here. I should have a header, meta, I have the style. No, I'm surprised I didn't put it here. Yeah, so we need to really add this one for CSS. Let's go back to that page of the Bootstrap. And then GS, you need those one. In a minute, I will add some code. If I click
Copied it.
on this one, go back. But this one I usually like to put in the bottom, right in the last part of the body. Okay. Now, I usually, after you put those ones here, those are libraries you must have. Otherwise, it won't work. I have all the list that we really, in fact, there's a better way to do it. And you need the bootstrap, otherwise it won't work. And you need the CSS, otherwise it will not work. You won't know the classes. And I usually, what will you do here? Let's say I will ask you guys. What will you put here? Anybody? I will do it as I do it. Let's say if any one of you, when you're building up your own application,
Block and end block.
which kind of block will you put here?
Content.
No? Content you have. Something like that. JavaScript. You can write any block you want. By the way, this is you don't really have to put the end. You can just write J. I like to write it that way that I don't forget. By the way, you don't have to put those one here. You can take that block and put it in the index. So maybe you want to use different libraries in every page. But for now, let's just leave that. In case I want to add something, I can add it right to here. Okay, because this didn't have for extend this one. But let's see if it works. Let's refresh the page. Do Control C. Restart the server and refresh the page. Seems like we have an error. Why? Hold a second, we have
It's
an error.
loading.
Huh?
It's still loading.
I thought we got an error. No, that's the Control C. Okay.
No, it's loading now.
Yeah. When you will have a 8 RAM, it will go faster. Good. Let's see if this refresh it. Let's see what happened. It looks a little more promising, isn't it?
That's right.
I click profile. See, it works. Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Finally.
Yeah, but what is smarter than that to do? Now that you got it, okay? We did something similar to that, okay? But here we actually use Bootstrap. We don't have to use Bootstrap. There are so many ways to do it. But we actually learn how to take something from Bootstrap and put it. But you want to be smarter than that. This is really advanced. Go back to the pie chart. Don't kill me after today, okay, please? Because I'm going to kill you now. I want to work smart, okay? And Evo says to me, this is nice, but it's not dynamic. This is the base. I will leave the base, okay? over time, I will teach you that there is something, I will send you the code later on, but that's not the one that I want to do now. I want to be a little smarter in the sense that when I go to this index, you know, if you look at those ones, if I have another tab, I have to do the whole things. Is that right?
Right.
And what will be smarter way to do this instead? Let's make a database and a table for each tab. Can I do that?
Sure.
Definitely. That's the one we did the Uganda town, isn't it? You know, there's nothing in this tab. Look at the tabs. The ID is different. This is called home and profile. This is the same. This one has an active. That's the only things. Is that right?
Yeah.
This one is just really the link goes to the name I would giving to each one of those. The class, the same, you know, they're all tab pen. And this one has also active because the first one is the default one. Is that right? This one has ID home. This is the way those are linked. Okay. So just to make life easy. So the other two don't add anything in the sense that without them, it's also a tab, but nothing special about those two. The first one and the second one, the difference is which one is active. It's easy for my eyes to follow up now. Okay? Correct?
Correct.
Now, I would like to transfer to it. I want to transfer to it a list, and then that list would give me, you know, a tab for every list. So let's do it. We go to the view. And how do we make a list in, you know, this one, by the way, let's leave those ones. We did some stuff here with Brenda. We'll get back to that, okay? Okay, and now instead of it, let's leave the title. We don't really need even the title. I don't use even the title. And let's put here tapes. Let's call them tapes. Okay, let's call this one also tapes. Now see how elegant it becomes to be. I'll call tapes to be equal to a list. And how do we want to call the first one? Home? Is that right? Let's
That's
call the
right.
second one profile.
Messages.
The other one would be messages. Okay. And now what really nice, the tabs is going as a variable to here. So let's go into the index. And now we want to write inside the index. Let's just for the beginning, play with it a little bit, okay? We'll touch it in a second. So you'll get a feeling of it. Let's start here for tab in tabs. Now tabs comes from the view, is that right?
Right.
He doesn't know, he knows what the tabs is, that comes from the view. That's right here. Everybody with me? This is hard stuff. Daniel, you with me?
Yes.
All the time, yeah? Okay. Let's do here, just for the fun of it. Let's see what a tab is. And you know, just to, it will keep a space here. I'll do BR. Let's refresh the screen. Beautiful. You see that, Michael? Home
Yeah.
profile messages. That's pretty cool. This is the, we left it. We didn't touch that one. This is the one we added. So let's go
Yeah.
back to the pie chart. Now, in fact, this is really the place I would like. First of all, this is going to be the top part. That's going to be before the loop, before the for loop. Is that right? That will be the end of the for loop. That's after the for loop. Now I'm gonna copy the first one and put it here. And I'll see the beautiful part. I'm going to take the tab. This is really the name of the whatever I'm transferring. Is that right?
Yeah.
And this time I'm going to remove that. I don't need it anymore because I know it works. And let's look at this one now because I need two of those. One, two. It will be automatically, the loop will do it. And I will give you an exercise. For the time being, I'm going to remove the active from here. You'll get back to that later on. So both of them has the same thing, just the first one should have an active. So I should add here active. I will touch with that. But home, I don't want it to be home. What do I want it to be? The tab. I will change the name there. This one will be the same things. And here I want him to go to the same place. So that's why I changed the tab. That says the same. That's changes. Same name. You see that?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. And here, in fact, I will give you an exercise. How would you make it so I will keep capital, the first letter, how to change it in Django. So I leave it to you guys. You can have a filter. There's something called filters. But let's leave it this way for now. Okay. So what that's supposed to do, that will only give me this part. Is that right? How about we want to do also this part? So we're taking this part also, and we do another loop. This is going to be here. I will leave here, I will put some BR. In a minute, I will do a few of them. So distinguish between the one that we copied from and the one that we want to do. So I'm going to take this one again, do another loop here. This is being smart, okay? When you take it several levels above, okay. And now I don't really need, by the way, you see the active? I'm going to remove the active as well. So let's just take this one out here. And this is going to loop. See, that's the same things. I just take the active. None of them will be active in the beginning. So he won't like me. He might not show any one of them. But now the key part is, see, this is referring to this. So it has to have the same name. You got it? So that's why I'm putting this one here. So the loop here will make one for each one that goes in the top. And here, same things. I have to check same name. I'm done. Here, just for the fun of it, I will write it. This is the blah, blah, blah. Control V. Okay. So now what do we see? Let's put a few of those so we will distinguish between those two. Up, so Control C. I had one, it happened. Okay, I put a few of those here too, so it won't be on the very top. Okay, refresh the page. Hey, what do you see, Michael? First of all, you don't see anyone active because I removed the active, but you see 3 tapes. Let's click profile,
Yeah.
message. Hey, by the way, that's because you have 2 the same name. You got it? Home in
Yes.
one guided because this one, yeah, this is a home. You see that? Why the
Yeah.
profile? Yeah. You see that? It works. Now go to the pie chart. Go to the, we're going to the view. Is Mildred there?
Yes.
Where's Mildred? What's going to happen if I write this one? Refresh the page. I missed an E, I think. Refresh. He doesn't like us. No, it's still, yeah.
Maybe
What
the
happened,
tab.
Michael? No, it's okay, it's working. What happened?
Mildred came.
Yeah, and what do we have inside the Mildred?
This is Mildred.
That's pretty cool. I have a new folder just by adding a word. Isn't it cool?
Interesting.
You got it?
Yeah.
And now the only thing is, say here you have something is active. Is that right? And please do go and read. I will show it to you. Let's look for, okay? Let's go here, Django. For loop template. And I want first. Okay, so let's see, for loop first. That's pretty cool. Let's see what it does. So built-in template text, filters, here we go. That's pretty cool. And why do I need it? For blah, 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 blah. Here it is. This is pretty cool. Let's copy it. Let's go back to the pie chart. Did I copy it, Michael? I think I did, didn't I? Yeah, hold a second, Michael. Okay, do right click and copy. Michael, can we go to the pie chart?
Yeah.
See how important it is. Something that looks so trivial, but it does require a little. That's why you want to be professional. What makes the difference between people that just learn bootstrap or people that do something a little more than that. If you notice here, the first one needs to say active. It will make it active. You got it? The rest of them will be
Yes.
not active. So we need to go to the first part, and right here, which is really funny, it's the least place that you would like to do it. It seems like going to put this one, Control V. If in the loop I am the first, is that right? What do I want to do?
Yeah.
I want to write active here. Is that right? So the class will be this, but it also will be this. There's another place I need it. There's another place I need this one. Same things, right in here, isn't it? In the panel. Correct? Now I'm done. That's it. Refresh the page. Ah, what do you say? Home is active.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, isn't it?
Yes.
This is it. This is for stupid people, I call it. This part, they don't know Django. This one for smart people. You say I can add anything that I want. Now you can play with it any way you want. And that's
Okay.
things. We want to do it even better. You tell me which better.
We'll play with it.
Okay, let's take it one step, go back to pie chart, and we stop. That will be enough for today.
Okay.
Okay, we don't really need the bottom part anymore, is that right?
That's
Oh,
right.
hold a second, what happening here? Am I, no, hold it, no, this is fine. This one we don't need, and this one we don't need anymore, is that right? This was the old one, we throw it away. Correct?
Correct.
But this one, it's a little annoying me for some reason. Did I miss an E here? No,
No, it's okay.
E is the event.
Maybe I don't know whether the outer has single T or double T. Outer
No,
HTML.
outer is fine.
Isn't it double T?
It's double T, I don't think so. Is it?
Yes, it's double T.
Are you sure? You sure? No, I think it's fine. I'll do it this way. Put an E. That's the way I usually do it. First of all, I want to see that there is life. You know what I mean? If there is life,
Yeah.
if I do really get here at all. So I put a string, which doesn't harm anyone. This one, it's an object, okay? And this one has to have an object called target. So let's see if the E comes along, let's say target. And after target, I use it so much and I always forget. Target, and then I will do that outer HTML. Let's see. Let's refresh. Hold a second. My tab, no, it's not gonna work. Hold a second. Let's take this one. Let's see, did I leave the name? Yeah, I left the name. That's okay, it should work. Go ahead, refresh the page. Yeah, the bottom one should go away. Click on profile. Profile, yeah. Click on one of them. Let's see if that's happening. No, it's
Yes,
not giving it to me.
Uh,
It's not doing the alert. But I tell you what I will do.
Yes.
Let's go back to the pie chart.
Okay.
Let me just remember how I did it. Uh, okay, this one is working. Okay. By the way, many times you can even write it this way. Looks more elegant.
Yeah.
It doesn't really care about how do you put it. Just leave a space here because you need a little space there. Okay, that should do the same. That's fine. It really doesn't care. How do you do it? You got it? You just really check and you put the active. Here I'm not bothering to do that. What I really care is that this one doesn't like me for some reason. Okay, I have the click and it doesn't like me. So what I'm going to do is, let's go back to the, I don't know how to, how do you minimize, 1 second, sorry. Yeah, bear with me a second.
Okay.
I'm going to copy something for myself. And one sec. Yeah, just 1 second. How about we do the following? Let's go to the pie chart again.
That's where we are.
Yeah, we are there.
Yeah, we are there.
Go back to the pie chart. I'm sorry about it. Let's here, instead of alert, we use, sometimes it doesn't like me, I don't know why. Console.log, and let's just write this one. Let's do it this way. Now, this is a good one to know also. Console, it means it's going to write it to the console. Okay, refresh the page. Okay, let's now do right click here on the screen
Inspect.
and go to inspect. You say inspect the last one. Very good. What do you use? I use Windows. I had the Windows. I hope that's well. Okay. On the right side, there's something called console. See that on the right
Down
side, one
here.
of them is console.
Down here. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, we've seen it.
Why it doesn't like me? Let's see, why is that one? No. Okay, go back to the console. It says in the index, page 312. Okay, we'll look at it later on. Let's try. Now, you see it doesn't take it. Yeah, here we go. It doesn't call. It's like is not regarding that at all. Hold a second. Page finance 312. Let's go to the pie chart again. 312. It has unquote. I don't see anything here. It's like it doesn't really regard the function at all. Let's hold a second. Let me take this one, take it away. And refresh the page. Let's see what happens.
Nothing appears.
There's no error.
Yeah.
But let's see if it's click works. Yeah, the click works. He doesn't like the arrow there. Let's go to the pie chart again. Okay, let's put that control Z. Okay, script / script. This is okay. This is okay. Maybe take the whole thing out of here. Go ahead and refresh the page. He doesn't like something. Yeah, he doesn't like the $sign. Let's go back. Learn. Ana ballet. Okay. It's because we didn't put the library jQuery. So it doesn't really recognize that function at all.
Because jQuery uses the $sign.
jQuery. But we will do something else, okay? There's another way, which is the conventional way that I usually like. Let's write the function slightly different, okay? And the truth of the matter, you don't really need to do it this way. This is not very smart, by the way. Let's do, we'll call it the on click equal to function. This is JavaScript, that's you know, is that right? You can put an E here. I usually like to write the whole word event. Okay, don't be kind of lazy. Because this is really what it means. And then close it up. Okay, then what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this one and put it right what it's supposed to be. There's many ways you can do it. But since here is this is the parents, you can really put it here, you know, on click equal, and you just put it this way, and just make sure you write event. It will work. It should. This one will take it. Okay. Now, I just really going to use this function instead of this function, and in fact, I can take the whole things. This one you don't really need. You don't really need anything here. Away. And let's put, yep, I did it one more, too much. What happened? Okay. Okay. So let's see what happened now. Go ahead, refresh the page.
Okay.
First of all, you don't get an error, which is
Yeah.
nice. Secondly, let's click. Yep, he doesn't like something. Yeah, unquote E. That's our stupidity. Go back to PyCharm and let's see if you figure out what the error.
Jonathan is smiling.
We don't have E. We wrote it the way I usually like to write it. I don't like E. I like event. Is that right? He doesn't know what E is. I changed that to event. You got it?
Okay.
There's no such as event. You can call it whatever you want. I like to write it this way so I don't get event. You know, when the code gets so, now refresh the page, you will see everything will be just fine. Yep, what else? It doesn't like us. Hold a second. Hold a second.
E is not defined at on click.
Again, what is that? I'll go back to the pie chart. We probably forgot one place.
Yeah. There's this one in quotes. Which one?
No, this one doesn't make
There's
a
this one
difference.
down here, event, the last one. Down here. Down here.
Yes,
E
yes.
event.
Yeah. Okay. Let's put here event and everything's event and everything should be fine. Now this is very powerful.
So we refresh.
Yeah, refresh.
Where?
Go to the browser.
Then there's another E, the second one on console.log.
Yeah, that one doesn't matter. It's a string.
Okay.
It doesn't care. It's not an object. Event here is an object.
Let me refresh then.
Now everything should work. Go ahead, click. And what does it say now? Hold a second. No,
There's
everything's
nothing like an
fine.
error. It's
No,
fine.
there's no error.
It's fine.
Yeah, everything is fine because that's what I asked him to type. If you, here we go, pointer event is trusted, true, blah, blah, blah. Here is printing the whole A. You see that?
Yeah.
Okay, refresh the page again and click only one time. Click one time on profile. It's okay, that's it. You got
Okay.
the E, you see the E, it printed the
Yeah.
E.
At the top.
Then it pointed whatever that event is. It's a pointer event. And then you ask him to point, you see you clicked on the home. So you're getting the outer HTML. You got it?
Yes.
You see that? You're getting the outer HTML. Okay? That's pretty cool. Nice. Okay, everything works nice. Let's go back now to the pie chart. Now, this is really, by the way, we're really not using this function, but in real life you will. Is that right? You might want to do some stuff when a person is clicking. Is that right?
Yeah. Yeah.
What is a smart way? And that's, we talked about it a little bit. Let's say most of the people click only on the home. They don't really click on the other ones. So why do you want to create? See, this is okay. This is really much better than the other one. Is that right? So this one you have to have. This is all the, but this one you don't have to have. Let's see if anybody getting my idea. See this one?
Okay. Yeah.
Is that right? Do I have to have all of them?
No.
I just need the home, because that's the first one that is being activated. When somebody click on the second one, what's going to happen? It's going to look for the other div, and you will not find it. I will get an error if I don't do it. But I can be even smarter. When somebody click here, I will build up the div, put it in, and then open it. And that you can do here, but that's really very advanced. I won't get into that today.
Okay.
Okay?
Mm.
So this is nice. This is working okay. By the way, if you just do that, this one, it means don't propagate up anymore. Prevent default, that means don't do the regular stuff that you usually do, which means trying to link, because it's an A, it's trying to kind of open a page or something. So this one tell him don't do it. But this one, now if you refresh the page, we won't do anymore. That's enough, I think, for today.
Okay.
Let's refresh the page, and then you will see only the structure of the tag you clicked on. Okay,
Okay.
refresh the page. Go ahead, click on one of them. No, you won't see, you need the inspect so you can see what happened. Open the inspect. Everything
Yeah.
will work fine, yeah?
Yeah.
But just open the inspect, do right click. And if you go to console, say all the ones that you clicked on them, you can see them here. The last one you clicked is Mildred. Go ahead and click home. You will see another one will be here. It tells you the objects you actually clicked on. So if you go here and you click on home, you see it shows you that you clicked on home. You got it?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. You can use, many times you would like to know what the person has clicked on. A smart way to do is when you click here, you go behind the screen, you pull up this mini page, you got it? And you put
Yes.
it inside. That's pretty sophisticated. You got it?
Yeah.
That's how you have 20 clicks here. And most of the people click only the first two or on the first one. So you bring the first one, and the next time when it clicks on the profile, only the profile will come back and be here. You got it?
Yeah.
So what we will need to do next time, let's go to the pie chart. That's here who can think about it. That's a hard one, by the way. This really is a hard one. That's the Ajax. We deal with it next time. I don't want to do it this way. I don't want to use a for loop. Okay.
Yeah.
I want to take it out, take that stuff out. Uh, and I will do it even better. Let's put this one. Now let's take this one. So this way I will have only one. Okay.
Did that.
Because I don't want to for tab in, and I will put, hold a second. Here we go. This one, I'll take this one out of here. It will be active anyway. We'll leave it active, but only for the first one we'll make one. And then we will take this one out. Okay, this one, that's 4, and let's put Control V. Now we will do Okay, I'm a little lazy, but this will work fine. Okay, what did I do? Anybody wants to guess? This is not going to work. We have to do something more sophisticated. Let's take the second div 2 inside. Here we go, the whole things. Okay, the truth of the matter is I'm doing a loop, but it will be enough to take just the first one. But that's okay. I'm not gonna, you can use tab 0 and that will work is fine. Okay, what this one does is only creating the home. Is only creating the first one. It doesn't create the other ones. Let's refresh the page. So I will let you go in a second. I apologize. Just
Okay.
refresh the page and that's what we'll do next time. Just go ahead and refresh the page. See, the user doesn't really know that I didn't put a tab for the, by the way, if you go into elements, you see, you're clicking, but it's just showing you home. You see, it doesn't change here. You see that?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't have those tabs. So this is wrong. Is that right?
That's true.
What do you need to do now? By the way, anybody has an idea? And then let's go. In fact, I intentionally destroyed it because this one's supposed to open much faster to the user. I only downloaded the home because that's what he sees immediately. When he clicks on the profile, it works so fast because I work so efficiently that it will go to the internet and download another page and will do it very smart.
Like
Anybody has
Ajax.
an idea? We talked about it once.
Ajax.
Exactly. See here, we'll do it next time in 2 stages. Go back to the pie chart. We'll do it in 2 stages, okay? One without the Ajax and one with the Ajax, okay? And we'll talk about it next time. See, this is the only one that we have. We would like to do the same things for the second tab, wherever the person is clicking on, if this one is not there, to create one automatically. And that's one we can do inside the click button here. And if there already somebody clicked before, we will search if it exists. If it exists, we will not create it. And that we'll do it next time. But we can do it inside here. That's stage number 1. Stage number 2, if we want much more sophisticated page to put in, we will go into the Ajax and pull a piece of HTML and plug it in. Okay, so that's what we'll do next time. Okay, guys, let's just say goodbye. Let me just stop here.
Okay.
Hi,
George
everybody. I hope I didn't
George is
kill
already
anyone.
around.
Did I kill anybody?
George is around. Hello?
Yeah.
I was saying that George is now around.
Hey, George, how are you? Can
Okay.
can you stop the share? Here you are. Hey, George.
Hi.
Okay. Hi, Mildred. Hi, George. I think you guys have a lot long, Brenda. If you notice, we talked about those stuff last time, about 3-4 weeks ago. Remember when we did the tapes? Very similar. And in fact, the truth of the matter is Django CMS is excellent for editing. Many of those components, unfortunately, there aren't much documentation. Okay, but the second is they're really primitive. We can make much more powerful than the tools that come with Django CMS. The beauty here is to take the power of the Django CMS, add to that the power of a Python, add to that the power of JavaScript, and you make something that nobody else does. In fact, you have noticed we just made a simple list and automatically created a tab. Now we're going to get one step ahead. By the way, how is that related to Uganda towns?
A lot.
What do we have on the left side? We have the cities.
Yeah, cities. You
So
click on one, you get a new
Uganda town, only the first one that I put as number 1 pop up. It doesn't download all the web pages of all the towns. It would be stupid because it will slow it down big time. Not only that, even for just the first town, it doesn't bring. It only brings the main page of the first town. That's it. When you click on projects, okay, when you put the projects and you click on the first one, only that one is breaking down. And it works so fast. That's why it works so fast. Otherwise, you'll kill yourself. That web page will never move. And that's what most of the people do, unfortunately. That's why they get stuck. You see, even one web page of Apache, you saw how slow it is. Here you have 40. Here you can have hundreds. It will not change the speed. The speed will stay always as if you had one page. That's the beauty. And next time we'll see how it works. What I would like you guys, please, please, please spend time learning HTML, learning styling, learning all those components that eventually you would like to use inside the web page of those towns. On Wednesday, we're going to have a meeting at 4:30 your time with Vincent. Okay, I will follow up. But please work hard. Michael, you hear me?
Yeah.
There's a lot to learn. Please do watch. Go over the sessions today. It wasn't easy. Try to do the same things by yourself. Honestly, what I did in 2 hours or hour and a half, it should take you 2 days. Okay, don't be intimidated. I did it so many times, so it's no big deal. But you have to go over and over and over, get the tricks, and then you can build up on it. Okay, so hopefully Wednesday we'll touch base and see what's happening. George, how are you?
Okay.
What are you doing? Are you counting the money or are you counting your debt?
Now I'm just actually operating this thing.
Ah, good, good, good.
Yes.
Very good. So anyway, hopefully the Israeli lockdown will be over. The sky might be open soon. And then I will plan my trip and see what we do. I'm planning on bringing some mini computers. The first come, first serve. You know that concept? First come, first serve.
Yeah.
So I don't think I can bring more than 10. And secondly, I don't know what the rules of taxes, if I need to declare that. Is there taxes on computer stuff?
Hello?
Yeah, I don't want to get in trouble when I get to the airport now.
No, you
So
will not.
if you can check it out. Brenda, you are the finance person.
I'm never going to get the tax.
You can just come with them as if they are your own.
No, you know, so like you send me it for either school or something like that.
I know, like you said, it's coming with them. Not sending them also.
But
Because it is
coming
coming,
with
can
them,
like you just vote for himself. Something.
but how many? Depending how
Also, I
many.
know that the town clerks, every one of them already asked me for, give them 1, 2, 3 even. But I told them I have only 10, so I would like the students, our students will be the first to enjoy them.
We need to do that.
So let me know who is interested in a computer. I'll make a list. So then hopefully, I don't know if there is no problem of taxes or anything, and there is more people need, I might bring more, but let me know beforehand. But I don't want to bring a lot and then I get stuck with the tax people there and then the whole things will just collapse. Okay, let me know. Okay, Brenda, will you try to, I will look on the internet as well. I think that there's some
We are trying
countries
now.
bring technology stuff, they don't put any taxes. And they're so little, they're like that, 5 inch by 5 inch. So they're so little, you barely can see them. So I can put one in my pocket and but if I want to bring like 10, I put them in my briefcase anyway. But if I want to bring more, then I have to be prepared so I don't get screwed there in the airport.
But you can tell like 2 or 3.
Okay.
Yeah, I can always say it's for a class, it's for education, and I'm going to take it back with me. So let's see what the story. But I would like to know beforehand, would be better. Anyway, George, we'll touch base later on, okay?
Tomorrow.
I didn't see the little kids today. I think somebody should touch base. Also for Fezio also and all of those guys.
I will be on the day tomorrow.